welcome to the first new project, probably the only one or at least for the foreseeable future, the only one of its kind, because it's gonna be actually the only uncut project. At least I have planned to do so. As a first, I'm gonna quickly explain what this project is about. Meanwhile, you're probably gonna see my wonderful character creation, which, yet again, is probably responsible for some kind of character straight out of hell. Yeah, I'm honestly not sure how I'm gonna approach this exactly. For now, the work in progress name is Random Insights, so welcome to the new project, which is called Random Insights. Some of the things I'm gonna say up front are probably gonna be slightly edited, just so it makes sense, because I'm a very, confused person. But yeah, what is this project? It's basically my way of trying to both just get back to doing stuff again, first of all, of course, but also like give you guys some insight into what's happening. So I'm probably gonna talk a lot about current situations, plans, stuff I'm working on right now, and everything. Stuff like that in general. Okay, but before I go further into that, I have to say I'm super thankful because for those of you who don't know what this channel is, where it came from, whatever, I actually used to do YouTube videos back in the day when I was like a teenager, I think around 14 or something. But back then I never really, I never really decided to do YouTube videos to become a YouTuber or anything. I just wanted to try something out. I was curious about how editing works, like, video editing. I was always very interested in filmmaking, like editing stuff, these kind of things. Storytelling in general. So, I don't know, it was kind of an experience for me back then, just to see where it goes. So ultimately, I, as you may noticed, deleted all my videos. So right now, you will only be able to see 2 other videos, which are basically the starting ones I decided to do when I decided to, just revive the channel. But yeah, it actually existed for quite some years. That's basically the story of the channel, and now it kind of got reimagined, but I'm gonna go further into that later on, because yeah, that's basically what this project is about. What is this? Who the fuck am I? And where's this going? So yeah, basically that's what this is for. Because I don't really like unedited gameplay footage. I really had to think about what I'm gonna record for it, because I don't want to just talk, like I think that's boring. But I love randomizers. So that's why I decided to go for, first of all, the Dark Souls randomizer. This is going to be season 1 with the Dark Souls randomizer. And whatever else comes afterwards. Like, I don't know how long this will go. I changed this randomizer settings so it's not going to be too hard. So this is not for a challenge. This is just for, like, having some entertainment while I talk about this channel and everything. So, yeah, that's that. And besides that, it's gonna be uncut, obviously, because I'm just gonna talk a lot. And yeah, if I make edited videos that last about an hour, I'm never gonna get done with those. Like I said, I made 2 videos already, and they were both kind of experiments. Like I'm currently in the finding phase, finding myself. What do I want to do? What do I enjoy making? What do people enjoy? And that's one of my big parts For starters, is a big thank you, because I did not expect, like, after so many years, the channel was literally dead, like nothing happened for years and years. All the videos were deleted, and back then they were even German. For those of you like internationally discovering this channel, who may notice sometimes I may speak a little weird, like, what is this accent or multiple accents, because my my history on my personal English skills is weird. I actually am half English. My dad is was born in England and moved to Germany. I spent a lot of time in England during my younger times, but yeah, I am German, so not a native speaker, if you want to say it like that. And yeah, that's hopefully gonna explain some weird, like, accent, weird language moments. But yeah, well, I gotta say I'm quite proud on how my English developed over the years. But regardless, what I was gonna say is, like, back then, before the channel basically got closed for then, I even made German videos. So this is probably, for the actual still subscribed people, a little strange that it's English now. And again, like, thank you, Jesus Christ, there are actually people still subscribed to my channel after such a long time of nothing. I remember that back then I actually, like, said something like, I don't know if there's gonna happen anything with this channel anytime soon, but maybe, who knows. And yeah, it did, and people are still here, which is, I don't know, I'm flabbergasted, if I may say so. So thank you for that. And there are already new people, and I even already have a Patreon. To be fair, a close friend of mine. Yeah, greetings to you if you can hear this, or if you're watching this, I don't know. And there was another one who actually reached out to me via Instagram, even asking me once I started doing videos again, like, when will the next video come? And I was like, wow, people actually want to see more. Like, I just started. It was half a year now. I don't even remember when I recorded the first video, and then it took me ages to edit the first video, and I uploaded it, and people already watch and have fun and ask for more. So wow, actually wow, and thank you so much. This is incredible. But yeah, I want to do more, and so much. I talk too much already. Like, this is gonna happen a lot. Like, I talk a lot, and I lose myself from one topic to the next. So this is gonna happen a lot in this project. But yeah, so much. I hope I somewhat explained what this project is about. So this is not gonna be the standard. This kind of content is not gonna be standard content. It's just gonna be the ongoing content which kind of keeps you up to date. Yeah, okay. But so much for the introduction, for all the people who are curious about what this is and why it is not edited. That's the reason. But yeah, I have not really tested this seed. Item-wise, everything is randomized. That is mainly because I just want to have some time for this project. I took a few of the DLC bosses out. I think even all of them. I'm not sure, because I just don't want to. You know, I don't want to be stuck. This is just. This is not meant as a challenge. This project. It's more like combining information with entertainment. So, yeah. But I'm gonna go now. I'm just gonna, like, start playing. And the first topic for today is, I think I already included it a lot into my beginning speech, if you may say so. Can I have a quick roll now? Yes, thank you. That is better. Okay. So yeah. First of all, let's have a look. What do we have here? Oh! It's Ornstein. Is it Ornstein? Oh, it has been so long. Just as a quick note, I love Dark Souls 1. I've played this game so incredibly much. Like, I don't even think that's something special. I know so many people who did. But yeah, it actually has been quite a while, so excuse me if I'm a little rusty. But I think that's actually one part why I chose a randomizer for this project, is because I think, like, if people watch this, and for instance, if I am stuckish somewhere and I'm trying to figure out how to get further in the game, people can actually, like, help me out with comments or anything. Tell me stuff which I didn't see, you know, like items I didn't see, or locations I forgot about, because, like I said, it has been quite some time since I last played Dark Souls 1. But yes, okay, so the topic for today... I lost myself again. Like, see, I told you guys, this is gonna happen a lot. But yeah, the topic for today is basically, yeah, what is everything you see here, like the channel, the video, like why did I revive the channel in the first place? Who am I? What the fuck? What am I supposed to do with a dark hand? Ow. Oh Jesus, okay, you guys can see how rusty I am. Damn. So yeah. What the hell is this? Why is it? And where is it going? Yeah, so, I'm gonna have to kind of reach out to my past and personal history to explain that. I'm gonna try and not to be too annoying with it or too boring. But yeah, for those of you who just randomly, you know, discovered this channel or watching it, whatever, there is a second channel. I opened a second channel when I am so distracted right now, sorry. Maybe I should focus on getting out of here before going too deep into anything. Okay, so yeah, the dark hand. I can't really do anything with that right now. I just have to try and get past this guy. So yeah, I have a second channel, which is called RedRaven Dreams, which is a dream of mine. And it's basically the start of my very own studio. So all of this, the revival of this channel, the creation of the new channel, RedRaven Dreams, excuse me, I was like in an animation, you idiot. No manners. Fuck you. I'm just gonna open the shortcut real quick, so... Yeah, fuck you. Oh, let me sit down, please. Okay, so... yeah, it's basically all part of a lifelong dream of mine, because I've been writing on my own, like, stories, universes, worlds, however you want to call it, since I can remember. Like, I think it started, or like, the moment it actually started, when I started to write and draw and just in general do something with these worlds that are stuck within my head. It started around the age of 14, actually, so maybe that also had to do something with the YouTube channel in the first place. But yeah, back then it was just like I had these things in my head, and I drew pictures, drew characters. Characters were the main part. Like, I drew actually during school most of the time. I drew these characters. Okay, this is that's not gonna go anywhere. I think that's just a bad idea. Oh yeah, maybe I should also like get my Estus. Damn, it has been such a long time. I don't remember the basic beginning parts. I used to be so fast in this beginning area. Oh, nice! And I didn't start my timer, which is absolutely... excuse me? There you go. So I hope the recording did get fucked up by that, but it seems to be running still. Yeah. And I completely lost what I was saying. Yeah. Give me.
Regrettably, but perhaps there is an old thou who art in thine ex when thou ring. Well, now you know. Oh, an Estus.
Sad story, bro.
And this.
Sad story. Like, originally,
now I must bid farewell.
I felt so bad for this guy, but like, this is a randomizer, so you have to go. Sorry, dude. Nothing personal. Nothing personal. Wait.
Why?
Yeah, that's my question. Shouldn't you drop something? Or didn't he drop anything? I thought he dropped something. Apparently not. Apparently only other NPCs do so. But yeah. So we got Estus. That's something. Alright. So, stories, yada yada yada. And basically, within my close circle, like my close friends and people like that, we started playing pen and paper and these kinds of things. And at some point someone asked me to, like, I think we were playing I don't even know if the Black Eye it's called in like direct translation, because it was German, so I don't even know if there is an English version of the Black Eye. Maybe there is, maybe I'm absolutely wrong right now. But people ask me if I... Oh wow, that was a fail. People ask me if I want to be a GM. Because they thought I would be good at it. And I said yes, but under the one condition that I'm just gonna use my own world for playing. And that actually helped me a lot. Like, this is gonna be a very, very short summary of how all of this went. Maybe I'm gonna go further into detail some other time, but not for today. Today is just basic information. But yeah, basically, yeah, it just I saw it as an opportunity to create more than just drawings and notes for myself, like this world in my head. Yeah, first death. Whoa! As you can see, I'm not really hard trying. I'm just trying to focus on what I say more than what I do, which is probably not good. But well, so yeah, in the end, like, I saw it as a big opportunity to make some more of what I am already doing, and I did. I basically started to write down the kind of laws, and I drew a map, multiple maps actually, and I started to make a like working game universe out of these stories that came out of my head. And that led, you know, that just got a lot of things, or brought a lot of things into motion, and including, yeah, my life aspirations, obviously, which are now mainly based on telling these stories, like publishing these worlds, like just wow, okay, I am so bad. Okay, maybe I'm just gonna shut up for the boss real quick. Like, it's the gargoyle. This should really be easy. Which just shows how bad I've gotten over the however long I didn't play. Okay. So we'll be right back. We'll be right back to the boring stuff about myself. Which I hope is not going to be too boring, but it's quite necessary to explain why the YouTube channel is even alive at the moment. And why, like, I'm doing... Like, obviously you can tell all of this has little to do with my creative work. But I'm gonna get to that. Come on, it's just one hit. I'm getting greedy, that's a bad thing. I remember it's a bad thing, greedy in Dark Souls, but well. Okay, so that's the first one. Took me way too long. Yes, I know. To all the Dark Souls vets, I actually am somewhat a Dark Souls vet myself. I just forgot all my muscle memory apparently. But well, yeah, so... Jesus fuck, yeah, this is... now that I think of it, maybe this project wasn't such a good idea, you know, to do with a game like Dark Souls, where you have to focus a lot. But I thought, like, you played the game so often, like, it's gonna be easy. Oh, I don't have anything for you yet. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, obviously, that's not the case. I actually thought about doing this with Resident Evil 4, because it's a game I played quite a lot over the last year or so, I think. It actually has been no, wait. Honestly, no. It came out like half a year ago. Damn. It's not that long ago, actually. But yeah, I played it a lot. I love the game. I went for a 100% run, but then other stuff came in the way, like moving to another country. And then, you know, now there is another DLC with new achievements and so on. Yeah, whatever. Like, I also, like, had a look at the randomizers, which are already present. But most of them are more like, well, I think I only saw one on the Nexus mod manager, and it was only for items. And I was actually looking for also an enemy randomizer, because maybe I'm overestimating myself, but for me it looked doable in this game to also randomize enemies. I mean, maybe not like bosses into the main, like the main parts of the game, but like you can replace the grunts, and that changes the dynamic of the game, I guess. I would think so. Anyway, so there wasn't an enemy randomizer, so I thought, okay, we're gonna go back to classic Dark Souls randomizer, because Resident Evil is not there yet. Maybe Resident Evil is gonna be Season 2. But back on topic. Can I please... Oh, you don't... That wasn't enough? Yes.
You have some nerve. I may be crestfallen, but I'm not defenseless, you rascal.
Yeah.
You will soon regret this.
Maybe. Possibly. Because I'm not that good anymore. Maybe I'm actually gonna regret this. But this is my randomizer gameplay. You have to kill the NPCs. Good stuff. Loot! Is your loot? Yeah, I completely lost what I was saying. I have literally no idea anymore. I mean, I know the general topic, but yeah. Yeah. That's obviously not what I wanted. Fuck! Drink up, drink up. No button mash. Remember, no button mash. But yeah. So yeah. I think I can even start going, because I think I already said like what I actually want to do with my life, which is telling stories, which is, you know, basically just as a first finish my pen and paper rule work, which is also kind of gonna be the original release for the world itself. Afterwards, I'm gonna write the actual stories, which all of this was about. And once that's done, my dream is to make it a series. But all of this is obviously very, very far in the future. And yeah, basically that brings me to why this channel exists. So I started, when I discovered, like, I did a lot of things over the last few years. I mean, obviously I'm not a teenager anymore. Like, I am sadly too old for actually starting what you want to do with your life, I guess. But
Not too shabby.
I'm 25 right now, and I did a lot of things. Like, I worked a few basic jobs. Wow. I'm starting to fear that something's wrong, because he also didn't drop an item. Okay, let's have a look at this. Okay, so we're obviously going for strength. That's actually why I took this build, because I saw, ooh, Claymore. I like. Okay, I can't have this. OCD is not satisfied with the only one beneath 10. So, strength. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So, oh, this really wasn't the best idea for this project. Should have picked something more chill. Well. Yeah, overall, I worked a few jobs, like basic jobs, like everyone else probably did during younger after-school years. Then I tried to study digital film production, game art design. Both just showed me that I'm not really a person to study. Like, I actually was diagnosed with ADHD recently, so it makes sense, I guess. But, yeah, a lot of those creative things I tried to do. I then managed to get an apprenticeship for audio-visual media design. And I learned a lot about filmmaking. That was actually my plan when I applied for this apprenticeship. And it was a good time. It was a good time. I learned a lot. I learned a lot of. I learned a lot about filmmaking. I learned a lot about, you know, editing. Obviously, that was actually my main part of the job during that time. How does a set work? How does lighting work? A lot of things. Like I made some good contacts, and you know, just basic life stuff. But the main issue with all of it was I wasn't happy with none of it, because I am a like creative artistic mind or something, also ADHD, which in a mix is like difficult with, you know, regular approaches to life, as probably many people with also who are also diagnosed with ADHD know. The standard path is never like really working, or at least for me it didn't, and it wasn't either for people like my girlfriend, who also has ADHD and all of those things. But that's not really what I want. Are you kidding? Nice. Okay. Honestly, I'm just gonna, as I always do, try and charge through to get my items. Oh yeah, that's episodes. Okay, maybe not this one. Maybe later. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna get the other ones. But yeah, so long story short, bumpy ride, bumpy start in life, just as bumpy the start was with this channel. But I always knew, I always held on to those stories. Like, those stories gave me purpose. Like, I kept working on this pen and paper rule work, and I kept trying to improve it. Well, basically my close friends always were kind of my beta testing team for the game, but also for the world. Like, is it understandable? Can people work with what I'm trying to tell? And yes, they did, and they loved it, and they wanted more, and that kind of, you know, that kind of just set me on this path where I actually got the courage. Okay, maybe I can actually do something with that, like, as my life's work. Because for me, obviously, it's important, but maybe people actually want to see. And so I started working on it officially, and I still am. I'm currently still... I'm actually... I'm about to start a new campaign with the most recent version of the rule work. I am still debating with myself whether I'm actually gonna record our campaign and maybe edit it with a few like drawings or something to undermine it, and put it on the RedRaven Dreams channel, like as a narrative audiovisual thingy. Maybe. I'm gonna have to ask the others. Like I said, the decision isn't not final, but what decision is final? The decision that is actually final is I want to create. I always wanted to create, and this gives me purpose. This gives me like the feeling that I'm doing something with my life, that I'm doing the right thing and everything. And why am I actually... I constantly looked on the recording screen, which is very tiny, instead of the main screen where I can actually see the game properly. Yeah, so that's me, the guy who's trying to build up an old studio or something. But yeah, like, that's obviously, all of those things kind of brought me back to YouTube, because I thought, yeah, okay, how to start this, how to build basically your own creative studio, telling stories. And I mean, luckily I was born during a time where one can just make videos, put them on the internet, and do something with it. Which is precisely what I am doing right now. But since it will take a long time, a lot of effort, and you know, it's not gonna be regular that I'm gonna be able to actually produce something on the RedRaven Dreams channel. I just thought, okay, maybe I'm just gonna revive my old gaming channel, which is just me, Corvo. Or it's not really a gaming channel. It's basically Corvo XVII is basically just my do whatever the fuck I want channel, and this is what's happening. And by while doing that, I hopefully am able to entertain people, at least a little. So yeah, like I said, this is the beginning will probably be kind of a fuck off. I was so close. I shouldn't swear that much, I guess. Like YouTube algorithm. Oh, back in my days when I started YouTube, there was no such thing as algorithm. That, you know, starting to talk as if I was actually old. I feel like it, but I'm only 25. I guess that's a bad thing, but well, it doesn't matter. Okay, whatever. So yeah. I think I'm starting to get somewhere where people actually are able to understand what I'm trying to say with this incredibly weird way of expressing myself. No! Okay, that was maybe a bad idea. Okay, I'm just gonna...
No. I died again.
Okay, so maybe let's have a look at what I actually got. I saw that I got some souls, yes. I got some humanity, which is also good. So... let's see, did I get anything... I'm actually very satisfied with the claimer up, you know, as a start. Did I get anything that's not way too heavy? Doesn't seem like it. Maybe I'm just gonna, you know... Ooh, I can go to the guy and have a look, because sometimes in the randomizer you get like high value souls for cheap, basically, which doesn't really make any sense, but it's convenient. So
Hello there.
let's exploit that.
I believe we are not. I am Petrus of Thoroland. Have you business with us? If not,
Can I?
hello there.
Yes.
I realize that I have
General
requested
Kenobi.
that we retain our distance, but I also want you to know. Here, take this. No.
Thank you.
Oh my. Oh, I have to. So what would that?
Yeah, sure.
Very well.
Whatever.
Now only.
Okay, purchase item. That's the... Wait a minute. Guardian Soul for 250. Sure, take that. Thank you very much. Green Titanite shard is actually also... Is it infinite? That's my question for you. Doesn't look like it. Or is it capped for what I can actually afford? I have no idea. It's been such a long time.
Come
Okay.
again. The effect.
So yeah, overall, to kind of conclude all of this weird random talk you endured, if you're still watching until now, 2 channels, like both part of a huge change from my life, because this is basically the start of me trying to become independent. I quit everything. Like, I quit the jobs, I quit the apprenticeships, I just started to, like, we actually moved to Italy. I made a post on Instagram and a Patreon about that. Like, this is not just YouTube. This is my life. That's also the reason why I'm talking about it. Is all of this is part of a big change, and it basically contains the single purpose of realizing one's dreams, like creating, and that's what I want to do. And same goes for my partner, my girlfriend, who also is starting to become independent, and like we were both very unhappy with our working situation, with how life worked, and actually Germany, just the way Germany works, the way people work in Germany. Not all of them, of course. I have a lot of friends over there, but like the system, it's very inconvenient for artistic people like us. Yeah, that sucked. I don't like that there's this toxic dude right there. But yeah, so we decided to change all of this. We decided to try and get ourselves a life worth living. And yeah, that's the beginning. The beginning is a channel on which I'm just gonna try to make funny or entertaining videos. Also this, where I just keep people up to date. Then the actual channel, the actual new channel, which is focused on my work, which is gonna start with short stories, like narrative short stories. You know, probably... why is all of this so bad over here? Like, why are you here? I don't need you here. And you are also kind of bad. Okay, let's die, I guess. So yeah, the other channel, which is gonna be narrative, like short stories, undermined with probably drawings of mine, maybe like it's gonna start small. Obviously, it's gonna be only me in the beginning, and of course, depending on how much people enjoy it, depending on how much people support all of this, I obviously plan to grow and make an actual studio out of it, which can actually tell the real stories, which all of this is about. But yeah, as I established, as long as all of this is in its beginning phase, I'm probably gonna focus on this channel more than on the other one. Because this is just something I can do. This is just something I can easily start with. I can just record stuff. I can edit it. I have a PC, I have editing programs, I have a somewhat finished apprenticeship in in media design and everything. So I can do that. That's what I can do right now on my own, and that was the point, basically. That's why YouTube, that's why Patreon and all these things. And obviously it's a huge gamble, but it's also one I am willing to take, because in these stories, in this process of creating, that's where my heart lies. That's where just everything, for me personally, everything that feels right about life comes from creating stuff, like making people laugh, just think, or I don't know, just creating something that they are able to enjoy, which is also obviously because the reason I'm gonna be very thankful for every piece of support, every piece of feedback, not only on the videos that are gonna come on RedRaven Dreams, also on this one, obviously. True, I said, like, this is my I do whatever I want channel, but that doesn't mean it's not, you know, for the viewer, obviously. I wouldn't do all of these things just for myself, because that's kind of point. Are you kidding? Are you telling me I actually have to trigger this boss to get in there? What? Okay, this seed is quite a handful already. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, okay. I have the master key, I think. Yes. Wait, what? Okay. I'll take it. I'll take all of it. Thanks very much. I'm just gonna go back and level. Like, yeah, that was the first skilled encounter, you guys. That's it. That's how you beat this boss. Easy. Yeah, I'm not gonna complain. Just gonna level real quick. Oh, damn. So it's not about, you know, being skilled. It's not about being, like, big gamer. This is just about talking and having fun. So, fuck you. Oh shit, I said it again, right? Yeah. This is also, by the way, just a joke. Like, I don't give a damn about the algorithm, if I'm honest. It's probably bad for me, or the channel, I don't know. But I don't know. I'm willing to believe that if you just do what feels good and right, then you can achieve it if you want to. And I think that's actually a good way of ending the first episode, because if I see that correctly, I should... I don't know, I can go on for a little longer. It's difficult because I think, like... I'm gonna include you into my creative process right now, okay? So listen, yeah? I think this is gonna go like this. I'm gonna probably edit this in the way where the beginning is kind of fast forwarded, because nobody wants to see this horrific face all the time. I mean, you've seen it, so you know what I'm talking about. And then the stuff I said earlier on will obviously be already included, and then no, that's a bad idea. What if I get Dex stuff? I should probably put a few points. I don't know. Randomizer is difficult. Oh no. Okay, we have strength. We have a strength weapon, which is good. We could also upgrade it. So let's stick with strength, and I'm gonna put more in it. Now, maybe more in endurance. I don't know. Okay, no, I'm gonna go like this. I guess this is gonna be my start. Oh, it's been such a long time. I have no idea what I'm doing, guys. Okay. Anyway. So, yeah. But that's kind of confused. That's why probably the first episode is gonna be maybe longer, maybe shorter than 1 hour. Because I have no idea how I'm gonna deal with this introduction starting thing. But you will have seen it already, so you won't care, probably. But I do. And as I said, I'm gonna do what I want, so... whatever. Yeah, no, but seriously, yeah. That's why I was so overwhelmed that there are already people very interested in this channel to continue. Because, like I said, like 2 videos after so many years of nothing. This came out of nowhere, and then there are already people who want more. Like, I see this as a good sign, and I'm really sorry that during this phase of, you know, leaving Germany, and like this is gonna be probably my next topic. Like, there were so many problems with. Oh, this is horrible. All of this is horrible. There's so many problems with kind of leaving everything behind, you know. Because, yes, indeed, I do not speak a single word of Italian, which is the country I'm currently living in. Like, we moved from Germany to Italy because my girlfriend is half Italian. Yes, she speaks the language, but I don't. I have no idea. I have no idea the name of it. And this was quite difficult, but... oh no, this is not good. No, this is not good. Okay, nothing. This is good. Oh, shit. It's obviously difficult, and we had a very difficult time, you know, getting all my documents sorted out. Like, first of all, I mean, it's already difficult enough to move to another country and take care of all the official stuff, like, you know, telling your country you go, you know, canceling all your necessary things like insurance, like obviously the flat where you were living, and the flat had to be renovated, and probably something that's not new to a lot of people, because, oh, Jesus, how am I supposed to get past there? Should I just go somewhere else? I think that's a good idea. I think that's a good idea. Because I'm currently too annoyed by this situation. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go back down and have a look at maybe Blighttown or something. Maybe that's gonna be easier. I don't know. But yeah, and that's basically the reason why there was 2 months minimum of nothing. I have no idea when I uploaded the... I think it was the magic video. I think so. I hope so. I don't know. But yeah, I will start doing more. I mean, this flat is still a mess, but we're starting to get somewhere. Obviously, as you can tell, I finally have a setup which I can work with. I have internet. The flat is actually livable, so we can access our kitchen and our bathroom and the necessary things like these. So I'm hoping that from here on there will be a lot more stuff happening on both YouTube, Patreon, and whatever else. Like, I think I also mentioned on my Patreon, I'm not sure, that a lot of the artwork stuff I'm gonna use for my RedRaven videos. I'm also gonna probably publish them on Deviantart, I guess. But that's also, yeah, that's also something that's gonna be sorted out. Important part is that I'm here now, I'm doing stuff, and I very much hope so that whatever I'm doing is gonna be enjoyed. If it's not, please let me know. And yeah. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. So, gosh, I really hope this is somewhat understandable. Because I'm going, right now, you have to imagine, right now I'm going through everything I said in my head. If I have to add anything, like why I'm doing anything, where I came from, why I was gone, why I'm back, all those things. But in my head, all of these things, they come so random. That's also why I called it Random Insight, because I know how my brain works, yeah? I know that very well. And I knew it's gonna be random, like, and probably difficult to follow whatever I say. So I really hope this is somewhat understandable. And I'm gonna try, like, if I'm back into the game more, I hope this is not gonna be as bumpy as this episode. I was hoping you're gonna die. Yeah. Wait, could I drop down here somewhere? Uh-huh. Yeah. Shit. Oh boy. Not you. I remember you guys. No, that was stupid. Yeah, well. What? Okay, good. Everything... Oh no. Everything A-okay. Don't worry about it. There's not A's. Whoa! And you guys... Okay. There are things to worry about. I take that back. Nothing is A-okay. But this seems more doable than getting through that tiny hole with all of those annoying enemies up there. Or, wait a minute, I didn't receive a bow, did I? I did. Oh shit, I should have probably put something in dexterity for that. Should have. Wait a minute. Excuse me. Ah, that's, yeah. I knew I need at least 12 dexterity. I forgot why, but I knew I did need that. Yeah, well. Back down the deal. But yeah. Yeah, well. Yeah, I just hope, like, obviously I'm not just rusty in playing Dark Souls, but also in just recording, which is why I'm not gonna, you know, put my hand into the fire for the projects I started continuing. Like, for instance, I always wanted to try something like, did you know this game? Like, you're probably seen, like I said, 2 videos at the moment on my channel, and one of which is focused on entertainment only. Like, it's just a funny edit of a friend of mine and me playing Magic, being the idiots we are. And the other one was the... Do you know this game called We Who Are About to Die? Which is actually a game I played quite some time. And I play a lot of these indie games, just like the big titles. And I always wanted to make some kind of video that is at least somewhat like these video essays. I hope you know what I mean. Like, there are a lot of video essays out there, and I always quite enjoyed watching them, especially if they're made well. But I'm not sure yet if that's quite, you know, my thing. So yeah, all of those things are just basically for me. Come on, should have gone for you first. I have nothing, do I? I have no like antitoxin. I have no thing like way too often again. I am completely annoyed by that. I know. It's just too easy to use the word like. But yeah, I don't have anything to do against that toxin, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna get rid of the toxic fast enough. I don't think so. This doesn't look good. I think I have to do that again. I hate those toxic guys. Ah well. But yeah, overall, I think I was gonna say, I just hope that once I'm like back into recording, back into playing a game like Dark Souls, all of this will be maybe a little more, you know, understandable. Like, not so. What am I doing? Like, what you're seeing right now. Basically exactly that. Exactly this kind of... Less of that, more of actual stuff happening. Like, that's my ideal goal. So, if you can follow me, if you can understand what I'm saying, like, that's what I'm going for. Like, actual content instead of just... But yeah, I guess that's just like... I'm actually also quite nervous, because I haven't done anything like this for such a long time. I mean, during my apprenticeship I did a lot of video editing, obviously, but... it wasn't my stuff. It wasn't about me. Like, I wasn't the center. I was doing, obviously, something for companies that ordered something of my company. So I actually used to work for during my apprenticeship, I worked for a commercial agency. Could you say it like that? I think so. I'm always trying for official stuff like that, it's gonna be difficult for me to translate, because official stuff is often very differently translated in English than it is, you know, you can't just use the one-to-one translation, that's just not possible. And obviously, since I never had to do official, like, document, like, apprentice work stuff in a country that is English-speaking, I'm having issues with finding words for that. But yeah, I think you could say it was a commercial agency, which is basically ordered to take care of your, you know, advertisement videos, like whatever. Could be anything. Could be a trailer for your website. Could be a product you are trying to advertise. And luckily, I actually was working at a company that's somewhat artistic themselves, but it's very difficult to actually be artistic and focus on filmmaking if you're still, you know, forced to do whatever your customer wants. And most of those customers, especially, you know, if it's about, you know, I don't know, trucks or just a random IT part for, you know, it's just some random hardware that's kind of created, and they want to now advertise it on some sort of event, internal event. It's very hard to be creative and artistic about that. Well, yeah. I completely lost the point again. what I was trying to say with that. But now you know what I used to do and what I don't want to do anymore. Because the company I was working in was actually, they were very nice. They were super like modern and very, very supportive, even to people who work like me, like not really orthodox, if you can say so. But yeah. Yeah, I was going. I was talking about the official things, and yeah. But yeah, okay, so that's all in the past, and now I am finally able to do whatever I want. But as you can tell, this is also one of the reasons why I'm not really a fan of unedited footage of myself. Like, I do a lot of stuff, and I enjoy storytelling, and I would say that I'm also good at it, like, talking about the feedback of friends and family and everything who saw what I already did. But I'm not really a stage person. Like, when I was younger, I was actually like thinking about becoming an actor before I knew that I'm too stubborn for that. And it was basically my own only perspective for something creative, something, you know, my school used to try and make every student a banker or something like that, something that has to do with mathematics, which I am very bad in, and I was like, nah, that's not really what I want to do with my life. I'm more like, you know, drawing, telling stories, things like that. Also, I'm just not, you know, I don't want to impersonate characters basically by script. Like, I enjoy writing characters, I enjoy creating those characters. I don't enjoy being forced to kind of bring to life characters of others. But yeah. Also, this was all part of the process that led me here, and to be fair, yes, I know, this isn't really like storytelling. This right now is just me blabbering, but that's kind of the point, because I just don't want to leave people on the channel, like, who actually started watching my videos. I don't want to... you guys, by the way, you know who you are. Like, the people I mentioned in the beginning, and the people I'm addressing now. I don't want to leave you guys hanging with too much nothing. So I'm just gonna try and upload something like this more regularly. Ow. I was so close to the next bonfire. Fuck you. But yeah, I think that's actually gonna be it for the first episode. But yeah, I all of this concludes is this project is about me being present as a first. Like, I'm gonna continue working on videos I did before. I think I'm definitely gonna continue with videos similar to the Magic the Gathering video. I'm already planning to do episode 2 on that one, and I'm planning to do some others. Like, I have another big video idea that's gonna take some time. I already gathered some recordings necessary for that, but I gotta do some more, and the editing is gonna take some time. So yeah, so edited videos, there are 2 on my schedule at the moment, 2 I'm working on. And then there's another one which I already introduced on my Patreon. I gave a short sneak peek. Also, again, it's gonna be more of a test, which is why it's not the actual universe I am working on. That's more of a, like, I have a few projects I'm working on, like actually working on the creative process of writing stories, and there is the big one at the moment, where I'm always trying to complete the rule work for the pen and paper. And then there is a smaller one, which is basically kind of like my personal sandbox, and it's more superhero focused. So the first video is not gonna be, is probably not gonna set the beginning mood for the RedRaven channel, but it's gonna give you an idea of what I'm trying to do. Like, the style of the video is probably gonna go in the right direction, just not the universe, the character. That's probably gonna be more of a separate thing. But yeah, I think I don't think I have to go too much into detail before you can see anything. However, so just that you know, as a beginning, before I end this first episode of Random Insight, these are the things I'm working on right now. This, what you see right here, I'm gonna do regularly, or I'm gonna try and do it regularly, so you know I'm still here, I'm still trying to do stuff. Well, not trying, I am doing stuff, but you just can't see it yet. And besides this, for this channel, there are 2 videos I'm working on, and for the other, well, sorry, just hit my mic. I'm sorry. I didn't wanna. I hope you're not deaf. If so, I heartfeltly apologize for that. But yeah, on the other channel, I'm working on one video at the moment, which is also sneak peeked on my Patreon. And yeah, this is hopefully gonna be to be expected within the next 1 to 2 months. I'm boldly gonna claim that now, because as I said, like the main reason everything is starting so slow is because this channel being revived is not just a single thing. This is, as I said, a huge change in both my girlfriend's and my own life. We basically just made a complete fresh start, and we're trying to focus on the things that make us happy and hopefully also make other people happy. And I just hope you can understand that this is a quite complicated process. Not just moving to another country, just in general trying to figure out your own schedule. Like, how are you gonna start working independently? How are you gonna take care of your financial situation? All of these things. It's just probably everybody who works independently or wants to work independently has some idea on how difficult the beginning of such things are, but I very much hope that it will be worth it, and I'm very, very thankful for any support I get, and that is already like directly aimed at all of you guys who watched the first 2 videos, who gave awesome feedback for it, and who on Instagram asked me to do more. This is already very helpful. This gives me so much, courage to just continue and, just get away from the fear of starting something you can't finish or something. I don't want to become too depressing with the end of this video, but yeah, I hope so far everything I said makes sense somehow, and I hope that in the following videos the maybe order of what I'm saying will be more understandable, and just in general that I can do the actual videos as fast as possible. And yeah, I'm just in generally looking forward to where all of this is gonna go, and I hope I can provide something people like while simultaneously fulfilling my own dream. So not every episode of this Random Insight will be as personal, as deep as this one, obviously, but yeah. I think all of these things I said just needed to be said to really understand why, and who, and what. So, there you have it. That's a, like, very confusing and short version of an explanation of myself and this channel. And I thank you very much for watching or listening. I'm guessing there will probably be also people who don't really watch this horrible performance of Dark Souls. I'm very sorry. Like, I did not realize how bad I've gotten. But hey, we made it out of the asylum. And my goal for the next time is to at least kill something that should be a boss. Because there is a 10% possibility that it's just a normal enemy. And we'll see whatever we get. Finding items. And we'll see where this goes. Okay, so thanks for watching again. And yeah. Until the next time. Bye-bye. If you enjoyed watching that video, I would highly appreciate it if you let me know by a like, dislike, or the comments. Also, if you want to support the channel or watch it grow, I recommend checking out my Patreon. Anyway, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.